Okay, so this is the third lesson of Unit 3. So we started with this warm-up. So to pause the video, take a moment, work on the warm-up, and then play to check your answers. So the first one, I check for GCF, don't see GCF. I see two terms, a minus sign, and perfect squares. That means this is difference of squares. So difference of squares is two binomials. The square root of 9x squared is 3x. One is plus, one is minus, and the square root of y squared is y. So 3x plus y, 3x minus y are the factors for 9x squared minus y squared. Number 2, there is a GCF, so I'm going to factor that out first. 5x multiplied by 8x squared minus 2x minus 3. So then I have to check this trinomial to see if it factors. So I'm going to use a diamond. 8 times negative 3, negative 24, and negative 2 is the bottom. Factors of negative 24 are 6 and 4 that are going to add to negative 2, which means the 6 needs to be negative. So then I'm going to factor using a generic rectangle, and the reason I'm going to use a generic rectangle is because I have an 8 as the leading coefficient. So first term 8x squared, last term negative 3, negative 6 with an x, and positive 4 with an x. Factoring across the rows, first row looks like 2x, second row looks like a 1, first column looks like a 4x, and last column negative 3. Check that, 2x times 4x, 8x squared, 2x times negative 3, negative 6x, 1 times 4x, 4x, and 1 times negative 3, negative 3. So final answer here for number 2, 5x is out front, times the quantity 4x minus 3, times the quantity 2x plus 1. I guess the marker decided to stop working for some reason. There we go, 2x plus 1. And that's it for number 2. Number 3, trinomial. I don't see a GCF, so I'm going to do the diamond. Negative 12 should be the top, positive 1 should be the bottom. Looks like 4 and 3, and sign should be negative on the 3 in order to add to a positive 1. This one does not have a leading coefficient besides 1, so I'm going to go right to the answer. So I'm going to make 2 sets of parentheses. I'm going to put x and x to get the x squared. I'm going to put plus 4 and minus 3. And then I'm looking here at the last term and I'm seeing the y squared, which means I need y along with the minus 3 and the plus 4. So x plus 4y times x minus 3y, those are the factors of number 3.